At just 7 years old, Caryn Ceolin was picked up by U.S. authorities in an unforgiving part of the New Mexico desert. Hours later, she was put on a bus, similar to this one. By the end of the drive, she had stopped breathing. 2 days later, she was dead. The death of the Guatemalan girl is the latest example of the desperation faced by thousands of Central American families showing up at the U.S.-Mexico border in search of better lives for their children. The girl and her father were part of a group of more than 160 migrants, including 50 unaccompanied children, who crossed the border illegally. Customs and Border Protection says the girl initially appeared to have no health issues, and that her father also claimed she was healthy on a government form. But during the trip to the nearest Border Patrol station, which was more than 100 kilometers away, Caryn got sick and soon stopped breathing. She later went into cardiac arrest and suffered brain swelling at a Texas hospital, where she died last Saturday. Border officials say agents did everything in their power to save her, but questions are being raised about whether they could have done more.
You know, this is just a very sad example of the dangers of this journey. This family chose to cross illegally. What happened here was they were about 90 miles away from where we could process them. They came in such a large crowd that it took our Border Patrol folks a couple times to get them all. We gave immediate care. We'll continue to look into the situation. But again, I cannot stress how dangerous this journey is when migrants choose to come here illegally.
A 7-year-old girl should not be dying of dehydration and shock in Customs and Border Protection custody, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer tweeted.
These aren't people. These are animals.
The organization, Church World Service, says her death is a result of the Trump administration's, quote, immoral war on immigrants. People don't walk thousands of miles unless they are desperate for freedom at the end of their journey. Still, President Donald Trump will not give up the fight over his border wall as the clock ticks towards a December 21st funding deadline. Now, Trump has requested $5 billion for his border wall in funding bills that Congress must pass, including Democratic Senate votes, in order to keep the government open.